Hey guys, it's Andrew with another video, this one from NBC. So let's take a look at this report that they did.
And now to an 8 on your side investigation. Confrontations with police officers caught on video. Is it exercising a constitutional right, or is it baiting law enforcement?
People are showing up with video cameras near places like military bases and police barracks. And when questioned about what they are doing, 8 on your side senior investigative reporter Steve Andrews tells us this can get a little heated at times.
Yeah, well, it was quite a confrontation outside MacDill Air Force Base quite recently. The people behind the cameras call them First Amendment audits. Well, these confrontations have the potential to get out of hand.
I'm sorry?
Am I being detained or am I free to go?
You are definitely being detained, yes.
What law did I break?
Do you have some type of
What law did I break?
You see the identification.
What law did I break?
It was August 26. According to Tampa Police, MacDill Air Force Base asked officers to check out someone videotaping outside the facility.
Why are you taking pictures of military base?
Is it against the law?
Yes, sir, it is.
It is.
Attorney Luke LaRoe watched this video with me. He claims it's not illegal to videotape a military base.
I think that from a general analysis, videotaping any government installation, any government person would be protected by the First Amendment.
Google First Amendment audit. Videos pop up like this one, where a New York State trooper confronts a person videotaping the compound.
I want to know who you are right now.
Or this one, where correctional officers confront a man flying a drone with a camera over prison walls.
News kind of my face. Why are you up here filming a military installation?
Why can't I not?
Why are you doing it?
Why can't I?
Why are you?
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 Why can't I?
Why are we standing up here doing this stupid, see?
You tell me you...
While some call this a First Amendment audit, the Tampa Police call it baiting. An email from Department spokesman Steve Hegarty says it's become more frequent because it's easier than ever to capture anything on video, and that video has a life on YouTube, and it captures interest among TV reporters.
Well, it certainly appears to be baiting, but in the exercise of those constitutional rights, you have a right to bait the police. You have a right to test their restraint.
That's absolutely ridiculous. You don't have a right to bait the police. That, to me, is a form of harassment, or should be.
You have a right to test their knowledge of the Constitution.
And that's fine. And I think you should do so in a respectful manner, and you should seek to educate, not agitate. All these guys are agitating, though, because they're pumping up their YouTube videos and trying to sell more subscribers. It has nothing to do with education, and it has nothing to do with respect. As you can see, none of these auditors, so-called auditors, have much respect for law enforcement.
Efforts to contact the man behind the camera were not successful. At the conclusion of the video, police and MacDill authorities determined he had not violated the law. Now the question is, was he illegally detained or not?
What? Of course he was. He's going to say he's illegally detained. He's going to sue. He's going to get a $10,000 or $20,000 settlement after wasting everybody's time that works for the city that has anything to do with this case. You know, that's really their modus operandi, is they're going to claim illegal detention because I was doing nothing illegal. You detained me, you're not supposed to. It's really the vagaries of the detention law and Supreme Court decisions. And you can't expect the cops to know all the vagaries about every law. They only get 8 weeks of training. You've got to help them by educating them. We've got to build up the police, not tear them down.
Was he or wasn't he?
Good question. I think if he was, he would have filed a complaint with TPD, but he hasn't.
Well, with all that we've
Not
seen
yet.
through the years, I mean, you would think it would be only natural, or at least understandable, to question somebody who's standing outside Central Command with a camera.
You know, you would think so. And according to Luke LaRoe, especially since TPD was contacted by MacDill, another government agency, to go check this guy out. Now, late this afternoon, TPD told me, based on the video, Chief Ward has initiated an internal affairs investigation of this incident.
Thank you very much. It'll be interesting to follow.
And they're doing that, doing an internal affairs investigation, because the chief or sergeants and lieutenants have to train their police force. And so this is an opportunity to train an officer that probably needs some brushing up on the vagaries of the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, as we all do. Of course, these auditors know it backwards and forwards. They know all the Supreme Court decision makings, and they beat that over the heads of these law enforcement officers and berate them with the fact that they know more about this than the officers do on many occasions. It's disrespectful. It's not helping. It's certainly not building up the officer and encouraging the officer, as I think we should do. It's a very difficult job. The thin blue line is a very real thing. Without the officers out there, life would be much, much tougher for us. Trust me.
We'll up and see what that IA reveals.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Steve.